Close your eyes. What do you see? Darkness? Pitch black? Now imagine a faint candle from a small flame. This is what life was like before the 1800s. Thomas Edison's invention of the light bulb and many other technological developers radiated waves of creativity. The modern world now depends on technology. Our parents believed that they were on top of the world when dial-up was wired into their homes. Today, we can access the internet from almost anywhere on our cell phone. 78 inches, or 6.5 feet. Now we are literally just 2 taps away on a smartphone to figure out how long the longest fingernails in the world are. Cell phones are just one of the million new inventions that this world has created to improve the lives of the people. One invention that may not seem like that big of a deal, but for me is sure looked over, is the plow. One man's trash is another man's treasure. The man, John Deere himself, came across a broken sawmill blade and somehow looked down at it and said, "I believe I can make a plow out of that." His moldboard plow consisted of highly polished steel, so the soil could just slide right off. That means no more constantly stopping to scrape off the soil. This, to me, was the beginning of technology in agriculture. From then, we were advancing to tractors, to automated feeders, and now gadgets such as GPS. In our fields, I'm able to see my uncle's precision-planted corn. Precision agriculture wasn't even a thought in the 1800s, nor was it a thought in the 1900s. They were more focused on the accuracy than the precision. Take a game of darts for an example. Accuracy is when you throw your 3 darts and they land in random places around the target. Precision is when you go to throw the darts and they land fairly close to each other. Today we can manage the crop production with precision, especially for each field and each crop to increase profits and reduce the waste. This technology may be an obvious solution to all the farming struggles. However, many people find this a terrible idea. They believe that entrepreneurs of the agriculture industry will lose their jobs to the latest technology. What they do not see is the process behind creating that drone, the remote sensors on the sprayer, or the computers behind the self-driving tractors. There are hundreds of jobs alone in the production and marketing of these new products. Take a drone, for example. We need someone to design the drone. We need someone in the assembly line to build it, someone who has to program the system, someone to market it, and don't forget someone to go to the individual farms to train the farmer on how to operate that drone. The list goes on and on. If anything, applying technology into the agricultural world will increase the number of jobs available in the business of ag. The average age of a farmer ranges from 55 to 65. Therefore, the advancements of the GPS, precision ag, and any other new technologies in agriculture are decreasing the amount of backbreaking work for the farmer. Face it, if there's no changes, the 1% of farmers will decrease even more. Our generation, the generation after us, and so on, are growing up with technology. Therefore, we can attract the newest generation to carry out the family farm with the new developments of the technology and gadgets. Who in here has a Nintendo DS as a kid? Who here still likes to play baseball or Mario Kart on the Wii? This is just a little bit of the image of our childhood, right? Well, just the other day, my 3-year-old cousin picked up a smartphone and just started playing with it. It's insane to think of how much we're able to depend on technology. If we came this far with technology, it would make you wonder what the future is capable of. People perceive the future as flying cars in the city, but have you ever thought about flying cars or flying tractors in the fields?